HSE with Sustainable EHS Consulting, you go to podcast for tips related to health, safety, environmental management and sustainability. I'm Barbara Dereka, and today I'm going to cover something very important for EHS professionals: self-development, continuous personal development, and our journey towards excellence in our field. Today's episode is going to be a bit different, as I'm not going to be the only one talking about this topic. I've got a surprise for you, I've got a guest. But firstly, let's dive into today's topic, the importance of self-development and continuous personal growth. Let's start by acknowledging the fact that health, safety, and environmental management are fast-evolving sectors. New regulations, technologies, and challenges emerge constantly. What was considered best practice 5 years ago may be outdated today. So how do we stay ahead of the curve? Through continuous learning and self-development. First, let's look at why self-development is so crucial in health, safety, and environmental management. First of all, adapting to changing regulations. Laws and safety standards are continuously being updated to address new risks. Staying up to date with current legislation like OSHA, ISO standards, UK regulations, or environmental protection laws is essential. Professionals who commit to lifelong learning can better navigate these changes and ensure their organization remains compliant and proactive. Second one is managing emerging risks. New hazards and risks emerge regularly, such as the effects of climate change, cybersecurity threats, and pandemics. These can have a direct impact on health and safety and environmental systems. By actively engaging in self-development, EHS professionals gain the tools to identify, assess, and mitigate these risks more effectively. Finally, leadership and influence. HSE managers don't just ensure compliance. They lead teams and influence organizational culture. Developing soft skills like communication, leadership, and conflict resolution helps you inspire others to adopt safer and more sustainable practices. It's not just about knowing the technical aspects of the job, but also being able to advocate for the drive change in your organization. Now, let's explore the benefits of continuous personal development. The first benefit is an increased competence and confidence. Regularly updating your skills make you more competent in your role. Whether you're learning new risk assessment techniques, staying informed about sustainable practices, or mastering new technologies, continuous development boosts your confidence in your ability to manage health, safety, and environmental challenges. The second benefit is career advancement. In a competitive job market, those who invest in their personal development are more likely to advance. Professional certifications such as NIBOSH, IOSH, or certifications in environmental management not only expand your expertise but also open doors to promotions and leadership roles. The next benefit is resilience in a changing world. We've all seen how rapidly the world can change. Think about how the COVID-19 pandemic transformed workplace health and safety. Those who had developed adaptability and problem-solving skills were better equipped to handle such disruptions. Continuous learning builds resilience, enabling you to thrive in uncertain times. As promised at the very beginning of our podcast, I've got a surprise for you today. Today we have a special guest, Kamila Astley. Kamila, can you say something about yourself? Where do you work? What is your role? And do you enjoy it?
Hello, everyone. So I work at PCA Pharma Services. I am currently the Environmental Health and Safety Manager for the UK sites in 3 different divisions. I love my job, and the best part about my job is the fact that I can mix with diverse team.
One of the questions I've got for you is about constant learning. Constant learning is a key to our professional development as health and safety professionals. Do you agree with it, and how do you approach it?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I think constant learning is a key factor in environmental health and safety field. And this profession, as you know yourself, it's not very easy to get into. You have to be extremely curious to develop yourself, and it's not always easy. My way of doing that is to read. I love reading books, and it's much harder when you're not familiar with various industry. So what I do, I will utilize internet opportunities at work to attend various courses, not only from the EHS point of view, but also engineering. So I will develop myself in various areas. I like to go a little bit further, and often I raise the bar by trying to do different courses that at diploma level. Although on occasions that could be very challenging as well with the family life.
So you think that staying curious and basically looking into different directions, not only EHS, and cultivating this mindset of curiosity and the willingness to explore new ideas can help you improve yourself in health and safety profession?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look at the EHS profession, even yourself, if you ask yourself a question why you went into that profession, it's because you want to know things, why things are done a certain way. To be successful, you have to be curious. And I think often we're forgetting that. By being curious and learning not only in a straight line about the EHS, but seeing how that EHS fit into various areas, either it's the operational facilities, engineering, it will enable you to succeed and broaden the knowledge that you need to be able to advise and help others.
Another question I've got is very, very similar to the first one, but it actually dives further into our topic. What I've observed so far is that you are one of those people who constantly learn, very similarly to me. So tell me what you have done already so far when it comes to learning, your degrees, and what support have you received so far? And it can be either from your family, friends, even from your employer.
Yeah, so like I said, I love learning. So my journey started years ago. However, over the last 10 years, I managed to complete my diploma level 6 in occupational health and safety. I'm currently awaiting results for my environmental diploma. Also, I'm doing my risk management diploma level 7. I already accomplished completing project management diploma level 5, and that was linked to massive projects I was involved. I also was able to complete a lot of other business continuity certificates that are very helpful, and smaller courses that will enable me to function and be better at what I do, like health and safety certificate, environmental certificates, and some manual handling and cost certificates. It's not easy to do, but I had wonderful support from my husband. I am a mom of 7-year-old, so as you can imagine, my time is always spread around that little boy running around. Also full-time working. My employer was fantastic, very supportive by encouraging me to do various things and never stopping me, but actually releasing me to do those courses. And so it's my manager. And I had wonderful colleagues that I met through various social media, LinkedIn, who was able to guide me when I stuck and I was like, oh my God, what I'm doing? Am I able to complete that? And just because those people I was able to develop so far as I did.
So you believe that networking with other people also helps?
I truly believe that having the right network around you, it will help drastically in a further development.
Okay, and what inspires you to learn constantly?
I think as a human being, we never in a position of knowing everything. But I am one of those people who wants to know more. I am very demanding about knowledge. I like to understand things. My inspiration is my little boy. I want to make sure that he's got the best life he can have. I also want to be happy in what I do, and I got massive passion for environmental health and safety. And by being able to see his smiley face from the achievements he's doing, and being able to support him financially because I can afford that, it just put me in a position where I want to learn more and more.
What would you tell our colleagues but just starting a career in health and safety, how they can start and what they should focus on?
Right, so my message would be, take your time. Don't think you know everything in such short of time. You've been exposed to the industry or even the role you're doing in health and safety. Don't let anyone tell you that things are impossible to achieve. Be curious. Make sure that you want to understand before assuming you know it all. Because the key fact is that you have to be able to admit what you know and what you don't know. So you cannot jump from doing something for 6 months into something that you will expect to be doing in 10 years. Don't expect to be the manager straight away after completion of university, your first course. Take your time to understand what you're doing, what involves the job, and how you can become best in that field.
Okay, so let's recap. Be patient, take your time, and try to understand your job first before going a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think it's a key. At least, I've been told years ago by someone wise not to run before I can walk. And that was the best advice. It was given to me when I moved into EHS, because in my first year I thought I could do manager job, and I was extremely wrong at that time. So I always say to everyone, just take your time.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your time today.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
To sum up today's discussion with Kamila Astley, I'm going to share with you some practical steps on how you can invest in your own self-development. First, invest into professional certifications and training. Enroll in specialized EHS courses or pursue advanced certifications to stay up to date. Online platforms offer very flexible options that fit into your schedule. Second, stay informed with industry news and research. Subscribe to industry journals, attend webinars, attend health and safety and environmental events, and follow leaders in the HSC and environmental management fields. Staying informed keeps you aware of emerging trends and innovations that can improve your work. Third, develop soft skills. In addition to technical skills, which are very important in our field, focus on improving leadership, communication, and decision-making skills. This will help you with navigating complex situations and influencing others. Fourth, network with peers and mentors. Engage with HSC communities, attend conferences, or join professional organizations. Building a network of peers and mentors give you access to a wealth of knowledge and support. Last one, but very important one, set personal development goals. Take time to reflect on your strengths and areas for improvement. Set clear, achievable goals for your development and track your progress regularly. One of the most impactful aspects of self-development in health and safety and environmental management is that it fosters a culture of continuous improvement. As an HSC professional, your commitment to growth sets an example for others in your organization. When you prioritize learning and improvement, you create an environment where safety, health, and environmental stewardship are not just obligations, they become part of the workplace culture. This culture encourages everyone to take ownership of their roles in promoting safety and sustainability, leading to more engaged employees, fewer accidents, and a stronger commitment to environmental responsibility. To sum up today's episode, self-development and continuous personal growth are not just optional in health, safety, and environmental management, they are essential. the more you invest in yourself, the better equipped you are to handle the challenges of today and tomorrow. You will not only protect your team and the environment, but you will also advance your career, increase your resilience, and lead the way towards a safer, healthier, and more sustainable future. I'm very happy Camilla Astley was able to join me today and share with us her own views on personal growth, development, and learning. And I personally would like to thank you again for joining me on HSE with Sustainable EHS Consulting. Remember, your commitment to self-development is key to creating lasting impact in these critical fields. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, share it with a colleague, and check out our resources for more tips on continuous learning, health and safety, environmental management, and sustainability. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for excellence in everything you do.